Hi, my name is Yap Sook Yee. I'm a mother of two boys, Jaden, who's 13 years old, and Branden, who's 10 years old. My journey into motherhood started, of course, with Jaden. Just like a typical mom, having your first child. And 3 years later, I gave birth to my second son, Branden. When he was born, he was immediately admitted to the ICU. That totally swung, my idea of being a mother. It's like, oh, it's not the same anymore. But anyway, with God's blessing, 10 days later, he was discharged from the hospital. But however, 6 months later, from the milestones that we observed, he wasn't crawling, he wasn't attempting to sit up. He actually didn't achieve the milestones that his brother had. I suspected something was not right. So we approached two doctors, and the doctors say, he could be a boy and he could be slower in terms of every child is different. I was assured again and again to say that every child is different, but through mother's instinct, sometimes we know that our child is different, yes, but we still need to do something. So when he was 1 year old, I got him tested for various type of diseases that could cause hypotonia. He wasn't sitting up, he wasn't crawling. These were the symptoms, and he wasn't putting on weight. And the doctor actually did a test, and a month after his first birthday, which was July 13, he was diagnosed with a rare terminal genetic condition called Spinal Muscular Atrophy. My husband and I were totally lost. The doctor told us that he only has 1 more year to live. Because of the time factor, we actually quickly looked into contacting other families, other mothers who have the same type of children, and reaching out to the international community. We looked into Googles, we saw so many doctors, we were given the same answers that my son will not live past 2 years old. And we did not give up. We immediately started to spread the news, although we were very afraid what will be. And we actually received overwhelming response from our friends and Facebook friends, and we managed to reach out to another mother who has a SMA child, and we kept in touch. And since then, we learned how to manage Branden with SMA. And after that, we continued with our stories. We shared our stories through Facebook. We started a group called Growing Up with Branden, and more parents got in touch with us. We received a lot of kind words and supportive messages from friends and Facebook friends. In 2016, my husband and I were ready to actually start an NGO to help families with spinal muscular atrophy, and it's been 3.5 years now. The purpose to start this NGO is to really advocate and create awareness for spinal muscular atrophy. What we want to get is the access to treatment for children and adults in Malaysia, which they deserve. We are doing our best to reach out to more and more people to create public awareness through events that we organize, like Wheelathon, art events, a lot of events related to art. It was really a big surprise. It was so surreal. I mean, I've been doing all this without knowing that I can get an award, but I must really thank this one person who is called Melly, and she nominated me. And of course, I have to thank Parenthood for organizing this campaign. If not, this award will not be here. I'm happy. At the same time, I just like to share this award with a person who, without this person, I will not be called a mother, and that's of course my husband, Edmund. Without his contribution, I would not be a mother to two beautiful boys, and without his support, honestly, it is difficult to do what I'm doing now, and the role of a husband and being a good father is really important. It's called parenthood. It's not, a motherhood or fatherhood. That's why I think the next award should be fatherhood also, because it's really a collaboration, or it's a partnership to have healthy children and happy children. Yeah, thank you.